The tundra biome is split into Arctic and Alpine. The Arctic tundra is located near the North Pole. The Arctic tundra has many key features that make it different from other biomes and the Alpine tundra. The Arctic tundra is known for permafrost, which is a frozen ground layer that does not allow roots or water through. During the summer, pools of water form on the surface when the snow melts. Due to the permafrost layer, only plants with shallow roots can grow. Some plants learn to grow under the snow. The Arctic tundra's position causes the sun to stay above the horizon all summer, but only provide a small amount of light. In the Arctic tundra, winters are long and cold, while summers are short and cool. On a relative scale, the Arctic tundra biome has a relatively low biodiversity. There are around 1,700 species of plants that live in this zone. There are almost no reptiles or amphibians. There are only 48 land mammals that make this habitat their home. However, even though this zone has very few species, the number of individuals in each species that make this biome a home for part of the year is very large. One of the plant species that lives in the Arctic tundra is the bearberry. Its genus name is Arctostaphylos, and its species name is Uva ursi. The bearberry is a low-growing evergreen, and it has a stem that rises 2 to 8 inches off the ground and is covered in a thick bark and fine silky hairs. The flowers of the bearberry have 5 petals and are pale pink or white. Another species that lives in the Arctic tundra is the diamond leaf willow. Its genus name is Salix, and its species name is Polja. Willows only grow a few inches tall and creep along the ground in a thick carpet. The twigs on the willow are soft, slender, and bend easily. A willow has thin branches. The leaves are narrow and grow alternately on the branch. Some leaves have serrated edges. Another species in the Arctic tundra is the Arctic moss. Its genus name is Callirgin, and its species name is Gigantea. It's an aquatic plant found growing on the bottom of the tundra lake beds and in and around bogs and fern. There are also a large variety of animals that live in the Arctic tundra. The polar bear has a genus name of Ursus and a species name of Martimus. They have a black nose and eyes. They have 2 layers of fur, which is so warm that adult bears can easily overheat when they run. The caribou has a genus name of Rangifer and a species name of Pterandus. The caribou is a sturdy animal with short legs. Its coat is brown and becomes darker in the summer and lighter in the winter. It has a ruff of long hairs under the neck, and the fur above the hooves and around the tail are almost white. The musk ox has a genus name of Ovibus and a species name of Machatus. The musk ox can live in harsh conditions of the Arctic tundra because of its 24-inch long hair and woolly undercoat, which ward off frost and provide insulation.
The Alpine tundra is different than the Arctic tundra. It is located in mountainous regions of the world. The Alpine tundra's key features include high mountains, snow, wind, ice, cold weather year-round, and an altitude at or above 10,000 feet. The Alpine tundra has a higher biodiversity than the Arctic tundra because it has milder weather and more vegetation the animals could eat or live in. One plant that lives in the Alpine tundra is Alpine Phacelia. Its genus name is Phacelia and its species name is Ceresia. This flower may be white, blue, or violet. It looks fringed due to the anthers sticking far out past the flower. Another plant is beargrass. Its genus name is Xerophyllum and its species name is Tenax. This plant looks like grass. Its olive-colored leaves reach about 35 inches long and are tough and wiry. The flowers bloom from the stalk. Another plant in the Alpine tundra is Pygmy bitterroot. Its genus name is Luisia and its species name is Pygmea. This small plant, reaching 4 to 6 inches tall and close to 8 inches wide, blooms midsummer with small white flowers with veins of dark pink running through the petals. The animals in the Alpine tundra are different from those in the Arctic. One of the animals in the Alpine tundra is the alpaca. Its genus name is Llama and its species name is Pacos. Alpacas have small heads, a cleft upper lip, and big pointed ears. Their bodies are slender with long necks. They have long legs and short tails. Another animal is the chinchilla. Its genus name is Chinchilla and its species name is Brevicadasa. The chinchilla has a silvery gray pelt with black tipped hair. Chinchillas have big round ears and eyes. They have narrow hind feet. Their tails have long gray and black hairs on the back surface. Another animal in the Alpine is the Andean condor. Its genus name is Vultur and its species is Gryphus. It has black and white feathers. It's the largest vulture in South America, and it has no feathers on the back of its head or neck.
The climate for the Alpine tundra and the Arctic tundra are different. The Arctic tundra has an average temperature per year of 16 degrees Fahrenheit. The highest temperature can get to 45 degrees Fahrenheit, and the coldest temperature can get to 10 degrees below zero. That makes it one of the coldest regions on the Earth, and the biome feels freezing most of the year. The average precipitation per year is more than 18 inches, and most of it falls as snow. Average precipitation per season is 4.5 inches. The type of precipitation that falls in this climate is mostly snow in the winter. In the summer it is rain with occasional snow.
On the other hand, the Alpine tundra has a temperature range of -12 through 10 degrees Celsius during the summer. Temperature lowers 10 degrees Celsius for every 1,000 meters of altitude above sea level. The precipitation range is about 30 centimeters per year.
The Arctic tundra and Alpine tundra are very valuable to humans. The Arctic tundra and Alpine tundra are used for oil mining, use of animal fur for weaving, camping and recreation, fishing, uranium mining, and hunting. Recent changes are also occurring in the Arctic and Alpine tundra. In both, bioaccumulation, which is pollution traveling through food chains, is becoming more and more evident.
But in the past 25 years, the major recent change is the area of the tundra becoming smaller and smaller. Climate change is causing a decrease in the area. If these climate changes continue, then the Alpine tundra will become more woody with lots of trees and canopy cover.